Don't touch it.
Going that way. I let that boat sail a long time ago.
Sure.
I need to come talk to you every now and then, just work my way up for it. Still wear a hat whenever you want. I know. Don't smile, you got plenty of hair, don't smile. Oh. I'll provide the ziploc bag.
They needed to get rid of the head coach while they're at it. They fired 3 guys. They knew what they were doing. I know. 42nd consecutive upset year for me.
Oh, I've got one.
This is January 22nd, 1984.
Wait, no, that's you are secretary.
That one, Jim. Don't do call Bill. That one. Yep. It's awful. It's hard to watch. Important with 2 of us. Well, I do it 4.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Okay, I got 4 of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Over there. Oh. It is on my right side. Because I couldn't see it because your scarf.
Oh, I don't know, that's a brand new one, so I'm thinking maybe we should have said that, so we'll wait for Matt.
Don't just lay it down if it's in your way. Just lay it down.
Yeah, it looks like they had to buy a new one, so
We're gonna have Matt.
we're gonna let Matt do that. One was great.
I mean, because
I remember, we were told Matt
not
put
being
it
able to
down
see
last
half the
time, and
board
put
was
it down, and that was a new one, so.
Oh, we didn't.
Mine, I've had them at work and stuff all the time, but put them down flat like that.
Oh, yeah. I never did it, I never did that, so I wouldn't even know.
You have a closed session?
Good,
How do you know?
she must have asked.
Oh, okay.
I could put a little
I'm
note
psycho,
next to
I'm
this
psychic.
That's 37 o'clock
Looking obnoxious.
That's why I thought that was working. What?
There you go.
What will be built?
Jenny. Thank you, Carl. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. The 1578th regular meeting of the Board of Aldermen of the City of St. Anne, Missouri, held at City Hall on Monday, November 4th, 2024, at 7 p.m. Alderman Jimenez, could you lead the board in the pledge? Just made it.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
If everybody except for Michelle, she's excused.
It's gotta be thunder, yep. Okay, I want to inform the audience of the agendas and public speaker cards available in the back of the room. If a resident would like to address the board during the public comment section of the agenda, please fill out a speaker card and have it ready. I want to remind everyone that this is a meeting of the Board of Aldermen, and public comments will be entertained during specific times set aside on the agenda. Communications. I think we're going to start with our special event, Salvation Army.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to be with you again this year. First of all, thanks for the wonderful success that you helped us to accomplish last year. More than 5,000 kids in Greater St. Louis received toys from the Salvation Army from right down the street at the Airway Center. And so thank you for the immediate, really, approval of that. Since then, we hope that we have continued to be good neighbors. The promises that I made almost a year ago have come through, and that we've earned your confidence and your respect, and you really not only hear us when we say we want to be good neighbors, but you've been able to see that over this last year. With that in mind, we would like a special use permit for the Airway Center for the weeks really from November to January 1st. There'll be some increased activity there, but specifically the weeks of the 9th and the 16th of December. We'll be serving, again, close to 5,000 children with Christmas, and we'd like to do those distributions from that center.
Okay, board, any questions?
Thanks for doing the cleanup and the painting and getting the signs working and all that good stuff. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you very much.
We're working on the inside. You didn't ask, but I'll tell you anyway. That's sort of my reputation. We've invested almost $750,000 in the property, just getting it ready on the inside. And so, starting in February, we'll be touching base with Bob's office and looking at zoning and those types of things. We'll have architect renderings and get ready to start the build out come May, June. And hopefully by this time we'll be asking you, this time next year, we'll be asking you for permanent occupancy. So we're moving right along, and we're committed to that facility.
If you ever need me to tell people that the Salvation Army does keep their promises, I will most definitely do so.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Okay, I need a motion for a first or second on the event.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the minutes are approved. Thank you. All right, we will now begin our public hearings. The first public hearing will be for 3909 St. Timothy, an SUP for an adult daycare. Someone in the audience, come on up. Introduce yourself, tell us what you're gonna do.
Hi, nice to see you guys again. Teresa Dickerson, and I'm in the process of wanting to get the special use permit for the adult daycare, Helpful Hands Adult Daycare, providing a safe environment for seniors, home away from home. Crafts, arts, it would be snacks and meals as well, and then counseling services at the facility as well.
Is it strictly daytime hours?
It's gonna need, well, the hours are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, closing weekends. And then also, doing the community events for the seniors as well. The staff will be certified, CPR certified. And as I stated before, I'm certified in behavior, health, mental health, CPR certified, have my CPI certification, and everybody will be registered with the Family Safety Registry.
How many of those do you have full-time with you?
I'm sorry.
Those employees, how many full-time do you
Well,
have?
there will be, since it's 2 bathrooms, the state allow us to have 20, residents. So it would be about seven employees,
7 employees?
yes.
Okay. Are they, all of them certified?
They have to be certified,
Okay.
CPR certified especially,
Okay.
to be able to handle anything that was to happen in the facility.
Yeah, adult daycare is pretty much similar to child daycare.
Right,
All those
yeah.
certifications
Yeah.
have to be in place.
And I ran a child care center for like 4 years, but I transitioned, you know, in business, sometimes things happen, like you go a different route. So now I'm landing into the adult daycare. But like you said, Miss Amy, it's pretty much similarity. Yeah.
Do they have to just be mobile, or can you take any, like, people in wheelchairs, or people that can't walk, period, or?
There would be no discrimination. So it's, as I stated before, it'd be a case-by-case
So
scenario.
you can handle them, is what I was getting at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I forget, did you say there was a nurse on staff for those kind of things too, or no?
Well, that depends on two. If medicine would be provided, depends on, again, wouldn't know until the client comes in and we go over their assessment. So it depends on if somebody need medicine or not, but if so, there will be a nurse providing on, you know, the situation.
Yeah. Okay. Board, do you have any other questions? All right, hearing none, I need a motion for a first and a second.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, your permit for your adult daycare is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Welcome to St. Anne.
thank you.
All right, we will now open a public hearing for 10824 St. Charles Rock Road, SUP for a dance company. Come forward. What's your name and tell us about what you're gonna do?
Last time my voice was going, it's a little bit better. Hi everybody, my name is Alana Glass, and I'm looking to put my dance studio, five dance companies, at that location. I teach all styles of dance, ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, lyrical, contemporary, for both recreational and competitive kids. This is my 3rd season. We do local competitions as in addition to a nationals every year. That's about it. Oh, ages 3 to 19.
As I recall, you had experience with the previous dance company in town too,
I
right?
did. I was an employee at Best Dance and Talent Center with Miss Judy for like 10 years. Yeah.
So it's exciting to see, to get on your own. And
Yeah, it is. It is. I've been teaching dance since I was 13. I don't want to say my age. I just had a birthday. I'm 34, so do the math. But yeah.
You're still young. Okay, does the board have any questions? No? All right. Hearing none, I need a motion for a first and a second.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, your special use permit is approved.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, we're opening our last special use permit for 115 St. Charles Rock Road. SUP for tutoring, educational services facility with food and beverage. how are you this evening? Good.
Good evening. My name is Byron Waters. Nice to meet some of you that I haven't met you, Mr. Local Mayor. So our business is called Sweets by Sweet Waters, and we also have the Stars in the Sky Foundation. These two of the young kids that are in my program and just holding up my proclamation that I got my own day here in the city of St. Louis, just for the great works that we've been doing around town, some of the community work and reading to the schools. So we pretty much just want to merge both ideas. We want to have the donuts on one side, and then on the other side of the business, we want to make it like a learning center, not like a daycare, like overextensive, but just something where if kids need some homework help, if someone's having some kind of trouble with literacy, we can just kind of help read. Our whole thing is just, I'm a former educator, so our whole thing is really just pumping literacy and pumping reading, and that's been our mission. We've been on Fox 2, every news channel you can think of, just talking about literacy, and it's really on fire right now, and I'm excited, and I'm a Pattonville kid, and I just thought that this would be the best place to start this business here. That's going to be a worldwide thing soon.
Now, will your food be for sale?
Yes, ma'am. We will sell, not food, it'll be like, we plan on getting like more like electrical stuff, so it won't be a hood, but we'll have like not easy bake ovens, I don't think nobody uses that anymore, but the ovens that you can kind of like plug in, electrical stuff, and then the donuts, with the donuts, we won't be making donuts, we'll probably get everything donated from different donut shops around town here. Through the nonprofit, they'll probably just give us the donuts and we'll decorate them and, have packaged goods and stuff like that, freeze-dried donuts and stuff like that.
What are your hours?
We're looking at 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Every day?
Yes, ma'am, every day.
7 days?
7 days. It's go time.
6 to 10?
Yes, sir. Well, on the weekend, we would change the hours, of course, on Saturday and Sunday. But Monday through Friday, yeah, I'm pretty much. I know, I'm ready, man.
Gotta get up for that donut crowd.
I'm pumped up, so I'm ready to do something great, man, in the world. So I'm excited. I'm on fire. I've been going nonstop anyway. I travel the country. I've been all over the world performing and doing that stuff. So I'm just putting my energy and my interest into literacy and donuts now. So
As you saw, I checked out some of your videos. It's very cool.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Mad Science. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what you can do. All right, are there any other questions, Boyd?
Does it matter what school district the student's from? Or-
No, we're gonna open it up to all school districts. So pretty much, long as your kid signs up in advance, they can come and we'll have paraprofessionals or even if people from the community want to come up and volunteer and do literacy. Of course, we'll make sure everybody's screened and got background checks and things of that nature. But we want to just open it to anybody that want to come help. And I know the mayor and I, we talked about maybe for adults, maybe. And that's something we can think about if it's a specific day that we can help, even adults learn how to read and pump the importance of literacy for adults as well in the community. Just want to create some diversity in the community and bring people to the place and just give them something cool to do. I think kids nowadays just being an educator and really understanding, I feel like when you're not in the schools, it's kind of hard to understand these kids, but a lot of them are just bored. So I think we have to give them something to do and something that's positive, and I think they have to see the figures like myself, people that they see on YouTube and they see doing all these cool stuff, but we pumping positivity, we not pumping negativity. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's due diligence for
Showing you
the whole country.
to it to get where you are.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't just, I started singing one day.
Yes, ma'am.
It was pretty cool. Any other questions? All right, hearing none, I need a motion for first and second, please.
No move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed? Nope. All right, welcome to
Yeah,
St.
many
Anne.
thanks, Susan, and I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for all the businesses out there, remember, we can help you guys share out too. All right. Closing the public hearings. Are there any public comments on agenda items? Any public comments on agenda items from anyone? Okay, hearing none, we will we'll start with our introduction of bills. First reading of bill number 3467, an ordinance authorizing the city of St. Anne to enter into an intergovernmental cooperation agreement for the investment of public funds through the Missouri Securities Investment Program. Second reading, 3467, an ordinance authorizing the city of St. Anne to enter into an intergovernmental cooperation agreement for the investment of public funds through the Missouri Securities Investment Program. Matt?
Yes, this is another way to, for us to invest our idle funds. This is a program through the state of Missouri. It's all vetted and administered through the Missouri Department of Revenue, I believe it is. It's utilized by public entities, school districts, municipalities. So it's just another tool for us to try and get a better return than what we're getting as far as in the checking account.
Board, any questions? All right, I need a first and a second motion, please. Matt, roll call?
Dan? That's weird.
I know. What?
We're on my sheet, so Dan, Rebecca?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Yes.
Jan?
I personally.
Yes.
That's good. Thank you. Bill number 3467 becomes ordinance number 3370. All right, first reading of bill number 3468, an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to enter into agreements with Civic Plus for recreation software. Second reading of bill number 3468, an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to enter into agreements with Civic Plus for recreation software. Matt?
This is a replacement for our existing rec track system we've had since 2014 or 15. Civic Plus wasn't available back then. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring all of our online platforms, with the exception of the golf now because it's very specific to the golf course, to one vendor so we can consolidate credit card transactions and everything under one system. Theoretically, we should be able to get a better price as we're bringing two new programs under Civic Plus, so this will allow us to do that. Neighboring cities like Overland, they use this product for their recreation, so there may be some benefit to being able to have joint classes show up in both systems and stuff like that. We were fishing derby type thing, so I think it'll be a good move. Tim's went over, took a look at Overland's, and we now have the right staff in place to make sure that we can get transitioned over. So first one we do, and then sometime next year we'll do the permitting and inspection software through them as well.
Okay, the pool will be on the system as well?
Yep.
Excited, Tim?
Yeah, absolutely.
Board, you have any questions? Okay. And I will take a first and second motion, please.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Aye.
Yes.
Thank you. Bill number 3468 becomes ordinance number 3371.
And I think for bill number 3469, I think the attorney had a couple of changes that he wanted to throw out there. I think they're just minor ones.
Very minor. The section that is being created for this camping ordinance is not going to be 215.2180. It's going to be 215.2190. 2.80 is already pertains to unlawful burning, so this just needs to move one section out, or one section past that.
I'd
That's
like
it.
to make a motion for that. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, first reading of bill number 3469, an ordinance amending chapter 215 by the addition of a new section concerning unlawful camping and related activities. Second reading of bill number 3469, an ordinance amending chapter 215 by the addition of a new section concerning unlawful camping and related activities. Matt?
With a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision allowing local governments to regulate outdoor camping in public places, this will give us the appropriate regulatory authority to have a say in that as far as the utilization of public space, so it can be utilized by everybody and not just a few.
Questions?
That includes the parking lots within the city limits and so forth?
Well, this includes public property.
Okay.
So if
What
you're,
about private
if you're a private property, we have zoning codes that prohibit that.
Okay.
So this is public property as far as like the front lawn of City Hall or the right of way out in front of your house. You know?
So on private property, we have ordinances in place already to prevent that
For
camping on private property.
well, I mean, we don't regulate if somebody wants to pitch a tent and sleep in their backyard for a night.
No, that's not in there.
Yeah, but as far as, you can't just throw up a tent on somebody's private property.
Gotcha.
I got a couple of things I'm gonna have to make a move.
My wife keeps me out, I guess.
Yeah.
Doghouse.
Find your place at the community center. Does the board have any questions?
No thanks.
Okay, I need a first and a second motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Matt, roll call.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Aye. Aye.
Yes.
All right, bill number 3469 becomes ordinance number 3372. First reading, 3470, an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to execute change orders for aquatic center outdoor lighting and sound system. Second reading of bill number 3470, an ordinance authorizing the city administrator to execute change orders for aquatic center outdoor lighting and sound system. Matt?
This is the last two pieces of the aquatic center project. We talked about this in the past with the outdoor lighting. This is outdoor lighting that will be in compliance with St. Louis County Code. So if we want to operate the aquatic center at its dark, we can. The sound system, we talked about in the committee meeting. Our original intent was to utilize the existing sound system, but we spoke with some people who have knowledge in sound systems for outdoor spaces, and they strongly encouraged us to upgrade the sound system because we wouldn't be able to hear if we were to do like a dive-in movie or something like that. So these two things will hopefully be the last couple of things we've got. I think the only other thing we're probably going to have is the furniture for the outside for the aquatic center. So that is budgeted. So that would probably be the last big thing that we have to buy for the aquatic center.
Okay. Does the board have any questions?
Was there any comment or restrictions as far as the residents close to this back here projecting any of that? Okay.
Okay, I need a first and second motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Yes. Yes.
Aye. Aye.
Yes.
Thank you. Bill number 3470 becomes ordinance number 3373. Can I get a first and a second on approval of monthly warrants and warrant list, unless you have questions?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, at this time, we have room for public comments on non-agenda. Anything else you'd like to bring up? Does anyone have any public comments for the meeting?
Real quick, can I ask Tim a question? is the chili bowl sold out yet, or are you still?
It is.
It is, okay,
Mhm. Just last week.
okay, cool.
Stop advertising it.
I'll take your card.
And I sent a thing out to everybody, we did get the park grant for the golf course.
Yes, that was awesome.
Big grant that we were successful in obtaining.
Hi, how are you this evening?
I'm not usually a speaker in front of people, so. My name is Val Keller, I'm actually a Ferguson resident, but in here we would like to use the community center for a fundraiser for our friend Jennifer Swanson, who is St. Anne resident and a teacher at Rittner. She's been battling breast cancer for 2 years and will for the rest of her life. So we'd like to do a fundraiser, try and help her. Her bills are over 100,000 already at this point.
I heard she got hit with about 150,000 in bills. And so we're asking to use the community center.
Yeah, for probably a rock and roll bingo.
Those are always cool.
Right, they're a lot of fun. Maybe January or February.
Would the board like to authorize this?
I agree.
Sure.
Second? Everybody agree then?
Thank you.
Just hook up with Tim right here
Yeah, I'll do it.
and get it set up. Thank you.
Good luck.
Does anyone else have any questions or comments? Alrighty then. Chief, you got anything?
Thank you, Rich.
Chief Junior?
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, with no closed session, right?
Nope.
Then we would like to adjourn.
So
Take
moved.
it for a second. Alright, any opposed? Meeting is adjourned.